Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be reacting to the official trailer of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. I mean, for this, I don't know much about She-Hulk, her character. Maybe, that's why they're making this show. But I have seen online that the VFX team for Marvel hasn't been very great. Especially because Marvel believes that they can bully VFX post-production houses. Like, that it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I get that you're starting to be a big studio, but also if you can't pay your crew or your post-production team right, how are you supposed or like even respect them? How are you supposed to get anything done? There is definitely a title in saying, "Oh, I get to work on VFX for a Marvel film." There's definitely some name and title to it, but you can't just solely rely on your title for everyone to work for you, because that's just not how it works. And these people behind VFX is creating art for you, and to not be able to really be in their art and constantly told or not have enough time, overwork, like, you still have to realize that the people working on it are still human. And I know there's a deadline, but a deadline will not hurt. Pushing the time to prepare your film, whether it's in pre-production, post-production, or during production, if you have more time, and I get that this world does not have that, if you have more time to give and create and craft, then that is going to be so much better than giving them a limited amount of time, especially in post-production, because post-production is a fast-paced part of filming, because you're, especially for like VFX team, you're waiting until the picture is fully locked, and then it splits off into different channels to do VFX work, color work, audio work, and there's just so much going on that you're not giving them time to. And I've heard this before, and I think someone said to me in my class, or someone I've heard it from, said that there's no bad VFX, just not enough time. Give them time, let them work their craft, okay? Okay? I doubt Marvel's gonna listen to me, but that's just my needed rants of the day. But yeah. So the last time I saw a She-Hulk trailer, I was not very impressed with the VFX artist, and again, that's on Marvel, that's not on the artist, because there's no bad VFX if there's time. But I do know a bit of She-Hulk's story, in that she is Bruce's cousin, and she needed a blood transfusion, and then Bruce was able to give it to her, but then she ended up getting like Hulk-like powers. I just hope they show us that She-Hulk is a beast, because apparently she is in the comics. So we are gonna get to it. My bad. Let's get to it! See if this is any better.
Wow! Jesus, what the hell, man?
Still in control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
No! A normal amount of rage!
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I can see why Bruce would be trying to take care of her, but also, yeah.
This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend. Being a Hulk asks for balance. You have so much more to learn.
Yeah, okay.
I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
If you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
Well, are we gonna have a fourth wall break constantly? Because I love that.
Eccentric superhumans are coming out of the woodwork. We're going to launch a division for them, and I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
Uh-oh. No. Oh, no.
Namaste.
I have
Ooh!
a serious conflict of interest. This man tried to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh. People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky.
I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's great. Jen, do your thing. God, I really like this outfit.
That gave me Supergirl vibes.
I'm not proud of this.
Miss Walters, we as
Wong is everywhere! Jesus Christ!
is on the edge of a precipice.
I am a lawyer who do things by the book.
The Book of Ashanti.
American laws.
Oh, I love that! Because technically everything has a book and rules, right?
Let's do this. You know that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were attractive, got all the attention from everyone?
Oh, yeah. Always.
Hello.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling?
Iron Lad. I don't know who that is. I just said a name. Okay, so VFX team needs to. Yeah, that was not great in terms of VFX works. I think it's the lack of shadows in this because there was not a lot of shadows to begin with. Let me just try to show you. I mean, you can look at this, but then the thing is, it's starting to not look right. The more you look at it, I know there's like a shadow here because the light is haloing her face here, and then there's shadow here. But there's like oh, that's what it is. There's a lack of texture on her face. I mean, obviously that's kind of texture, as in her skin is smooth for some reason. Like, I'm pretty sure if this was the case, this wouldn't be happening. And why are all her features still the same, but she's just taller? I mean, granted, I don't know much about She-Hulk, but also, I don't know. I mean, I understand the whole. How do you say? She is trying to represent the. Would you say abnormal creatures or powers? And I feel like that might not be a good idea. I feel like as the season progresses, then it's just gonna be like a face, obviously. She is trying to just be the base, but that's probably gonna go in the wrong hands because somehow it always does. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about She-Hulk just yet. I feel like I'm not, in terms of the trailer, I'm not very like interested in possibly watching it, but you know, we will see if that changes because there's not that excitement that's building up in me that makes me want to watch it. And I feel like it's a story that I'd be really easy to predict. Because, I mean, like right now, sure, but you know, that might change eventually. And I feel like that eventually always changes. I just not feeling it at all. I mean, I want to see more Bruce and Jennifer's interaction, but I feel like that's also not going to be the case. But I understand Bruce too. He said she's not a superhero. But I don't know, there's a lot of things I could talk about that I'm not really a fan of. The spandex thing was funny. Ooh, the fourth wall break. I hope that makes it more interesting, because if there's a fourth wall break constantly, then that's like an active way for the cast and crew to engage the audience somewhat. But then the thing with seeing it in someone's point of view and having it having a fourth wall break is that you're only gonna get one perspective. And I feel like a lot of these hero things, you always get one perspective anyways. But if we get a fourth wall break, we're getting a perspective from Jennifer's point of view, and that would essentially mean that maybe do we trust what Jennifer is seeing and believing, or is there like another side that we're not fully seeing? We only saw like the fourth wall break once, so maybe it's not really going to happen. I feel like because this is still like a Marvel, not a Marvel, more of like the Earth 616, even though it's not 616, that it would possibly be her talking into a camera that they have for training instead of the actual camera to the audience. Because then that would just get rid of the whole point in the whole MCU that they established. What else should I talk about? Oh, obviously, I feel like because there's going to be you could say mutants, you could say abnormal humans, powerful humans, that because they're being like unleashed or free, and they're probably going to be, or Jennifer's probably going to get too ahead of herself and realize and try to like fix everything, but that's not going to be the case because she won't be able to solve everything. And then she's going to get help from someone else and realize that it will be okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really liking. There's not really anything to like. I'm not excited for it. That's what I've said it before, but I'm kind of excited to see Wong. Honestly, I want to see Wong have his own movie because even the as he was sidelined for Doctor Strange, and then Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. You got to see him a lot stronger and not like the comedic relief that he was meant to be. Like he is doing work, and I like that. So I want to see more from Wong. I have no idea about the other characters just because I don't know them at the moment. But yeah, that's my take. As much as I am happy that there's another female hero, I'm about it. We'll see. Because I feel like with female heroes, especially with female mantles, because we have the Hulk and then now we have She-Hulk, there's definitely going to be comparisons and how she's either not living up to it or how she should. Yeah, like we've seen this all before. So that's my take, and consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing, and check out my Patreon. I will see you when I see you. Bye bye.